Hello there, welcome to Advent 7 livestream. I'm your host Ed, and today we'll be playing some Splatoon 3. But first of all, plugs. First of all, I want to thank you very much for tuning into our stream today. We really appreciate it. Please check some of our other content if you haven't already. There will be links in the description below. For all things anime, video games, comic books, and more, please follow us on Twitter at Advent7 or Advent_7, and visit our website advent7.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. With that, on to the stream. I have been playing Splatoon 3 basically non-stop since the game came out, and I played a whole lot of 2. I think I put about 500 hours into 2, so I absolutely am in love with this game. I'm going to be doing some ranked. I'm going to be trying to use the Splatana, which a lot of people seem to think is not very good. And I'm not sure that I completely agree, but it probably could use some buffs and whatnot. But I think it's really fun. I think it's a really fun weapon to use. It's really satisfying to get those, like, single-hit kills and whatnot. I'm usually a backline guy. I'm usually a splatling main. So I thought I would pick up something that was really far outside my comfort zone. And this seemed to fit the bill. I guess we'll talk about it while we're waiting here. You have to be really accurate with it, but it's only a 3-line weapon. You have these horizontal slashes, which are a little wider, but it takes a pretty long time to kill with those. A lot of my kills do end up being like just throwing these into a firefight, you know, and lucking out. But the rest of them are probably melee attacks or sub-attacks, frankly. I'm very bad at hitting it with the charge slash so far, so I'm going to continue trying to do that. So. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I didn't even check the mode. I don't know what mode we're playing. Oh, stop. Probably the worst for this, because at least the katana can really easily stop the tower or the... Well, traded. It's not the worst thing in the world. I should have died for someone. That was bad of me. Oh man, I'm about to be alive. Oh, no, I'm not alive. I just had to catch up. I played Range Blast for myself a little bit, so I happen to know that if you get hit with one of those, the second one's coming, and it will kill you. We've been having a lot of communication errors in this game, unfortunately. I even play, right now I'm playing on Wi-Fi, but I'm used to playing wired, and even still I'm getting quite a few communication errors. That's an interesting color link. Oh, it's warning me, because I'm disconnected too much. I don't think I've seen this, like, deep green ink. Hopefully we actually get to play a whole game. That would be nice. I know Nintendo said that they're going to work on fixing some of the communication errors that the game has been having. I already finished the story mode, which has been very fun. I enjoyed... I enjoyed the lower editions and the gameplay. I think it's as good as Octo expansion. And nothing in the single player modes of this game has come close to the very first final boss of the first Splatoon, in my opinion. I thought that was like very demanding and exciting. Whereas like the final boss of this game was, I mean, I died once or twice, I think, but it wasn't especially demanding. Although at this point I'm very, very used to the game's mechanics, so that can have something to do with it. Here we go, finally. I'm gonna try and do more flanking this time. Oh, no, it got onto me right away. Shoot. Died immediately. Wow, can't believe the Enzap killed me that fast. The tick rate for this game is so slow. Things don't always happen in real time. Sometimes you just, Oh, come on! Well, hopefully we will get to play at some point, but apparently that's not right now. I thought that was suspicious that Enzap was shooting and nothing was coming out, and then I died before, like, almost instantly to it, so it was clearly spotty. If our connection isn't going to hold up, I'll try a couple more, and if not, maybe I'll try to do After Alterna or something like that. It's the secret kettle in the story mode, which I have not completed yet, and is pretty demanding. I can at least do that offline. Let's give it another go. It sounds like I wasn't the one that disconnected that time. It was someone else. So. Takes me way too long to lobby for this thing. The projectile is very narrow, and it has travel time, so you definitely got to lead it. It's definitely a trick to land. At the same time, I think it would be really busted if it just killed, like, immediately. I think it would be absolutely ridiculous, so it's probably good that they have it as is. If you get the charged range slash, then one melee horizontal slash will hit. You have to get the melee hit in there. Yeah. So you can kill right away with that if you're close enough, which is going to be a rare instance. But it does exist. Otherwise it takes 4 horizontals, 2 verticals, or a vertical and 2 horizontals. Oh my god, I can't even hit him. And if you're up close, you can do 3 horizontals, but you have to hit the melee, and it has to be inside the reticle. It does have some, like, melee hit to the side, but only does 15 damage, so it takes forever to kill something like that. But it can be good if you're fighting against a weapon that can't really deal with people up close. I've killed people like dualies that rolled into me, but they usually are good at doing stuff up close. But like a blaster or something that seems to shoot from a distance. Let's go. Surprise. Surprise too. I love this weapon. It's really good when you can sneak up on people. What? Oh wow, we got some lag for sure. He's shooting long after he died. Here we go, now we're talking. Oh, wow. This is definitely laggy. That's alright. As long as I get to play the whole game, be cool. Oh, I thought I'd get him with the melee. Oh well, I did eventually get him. When I was first getting used to this, I had to get over the idea that a trade was good, right? Like when I'm first starting, especially, it helps protect your ego. You're like, oh, I got a trade. Oh, we're good, we're good. I didn't lose, but the goal is to, you know, win, not trade. Oh, he went down. Where'd he go? Did he squid jump out? Let's go. I shouldn't have on that. Should have just blocked off the entrance with the hammer. Huh, I got my revenge. Again, trade's not good. Whatever, I killed a bunch of people. And I was entering the zone. I'm really glad that they give you, like, medals for actually doing the objective now. And it actually matters to your rank points if you're doing a series. Because a lot of the time, you know, in the previous games, I would, you know, you lock down the splat zone, you're like playing a Hydra or something, and no one stands in it, but just like make it your color the entire time, and you're the reason they won, and you're like KD says like 2 kills or whatever, and it's like, okay, but I did the job. So now at least you get those rewards. And I think it also, even if you lose matches in a series, it seems like it still gives you points for getting those medals, which is great, honestly. I'm gonna go turn that seashell in. So right now, if you pick a Splatfest team, from now into, and I think through the Splatfest, you can use conch shells to roll the gacha, which you get every time you level up your catalog. And apparently keeps going even after you've maxed out the catalog. It's the same amount of experience for every catalog level. I never get anything food tickets. I really want there's the rarest thing that you can get. There's a title and a banner, and the title is Super Duper Lucky Lucky Duck, and it's like a 0.01% chance of rolling it, and then after the season it's gonna be gone, and I freaking want it. But I don't know if I can roll, you know, on average 1,000 times before the season is over to get it. We'll see. Okay. Same map again. I definitely was a little carried last time, although I do think I pulled my weight. But since I've been in the lower ranks for most of this, and I was S+ and 2, I definitely have been used to getting like top kills every time. Uh-oh. Roller on top of the tower. Oh, missed him. Dang it. Wow. I did absolutely nothing with that. Alright, we're going to go. Stand for that counts, right? I am gonna lose this confrontation. Didn't somehow. Freaking miracle. Ah, dang it. Alright, we got him. Let's go. There we go. I swear I would have gotten mine now. Apparently I eventually did. Oh, what killed me? Lag. I don't think he twitched around and killed me that fast. Melee attack one. What is happening? That's lag for sure. Oh, whatever. This connection's a little bit iffy. This weapon is fun. I like this haircut with like ends of the tentacles cut off. I just like the idea that this creature just cut off a functional part of its body just to look more stylish. Like it's got a nice juicy texture. It looks very edible. Maybe that's a weird thing to say about a humanized creature, but that's what it looks like. It looks like I cut a squid. And now we're loading. We're doing a lot of loading. That is, there we go. Man. I don't know if it's the connection here or if it's just Nintendo's issue. But it seems very interesting today. Intensify action does basically nothing for me on this set. I'm just leveling up these glasses, really. I don't know if you guys have heard, but intensify action, it makes your squid rolls and stuff better, but it also makes it so that when you're jumping, you don't lose accuracy, and you can get it up really high, so where it's basically the reticle is exactly the same, which is really, really strong for shooters and weapons like that. None of the weapons I use really particularly it matters with. I do sometimes play Range Blaster, and it matters with that. But I'm usually using like the Splatling, so I'm not doing a whole lot of jumping. I'm not usually in those like close-up firefight situations where you would do that. Sometimes you know someone gets up on you and you are, but I'm gonna lose most of those anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, Splatling really benefits from stuff like run speed up and ink resistance, so I'm already using those slots usually. Yeah, the squids. Yeah, they probably do taste delicious. I mean, that's the whole joke, right? Like the stay fresh and all that. And, I think they've leaned a little bit away from that now that they're like established mascot characters, but not entirely. I also noticed. So you have like all of these crustacean like citizens in this society, like Krusty Sean, right? But if you look in Mako Mart in the background, they're selling lobster to eat. I can't remember what that is. I should pay attention to it again. Oh, communication error occurred, of course. Okay, so that's definitely continuing to happen. I did get through a whole game once. Let's see, what's it like here? Maybe I'll end up doing some After Alterna, or maybe I will try getting in my reps for Grizz. I'm gonna give it another go. Keeps telling me it's gonna D-rank me. Okay. Maybe let's put this aside for now since the coach is too spotty. And I'll go see if Salmon Run will work for me. Maybe that'll be less demanding since it's only trying to connect 4 systems and not 8. Ranked is really where I live and breathe, but I can do some Salmon Run. I like this weapon rotation. Everything's more or less usable. I do think people complain about the weapons sometimes. I mean, like, that's the game, right? Like, is that people will be like, oh, it's a bad rotation, oh, Nintendo, how dare you do this? But, like, that's the game. You've got whatever weapons, and you try to make them work. It's not supposed to make it easy for you. You're just supposed to figure out how to make it happen. That's how I feel about it, anyway. Same thing with, like, people always want them to nerf the flyfish, which they're definitely the biggest problem. But, like, they're not supposed to be balanced character classes, right? Like, it's a problem that you have to solve. It's problem solving too. People, these early weeks, people are new and they don't know yet that you should just kill a flyfish as soon as possible. So the veterans have ended up being a lot of the time the ones who immediately have to go run and try to get them. And like people don't know to let the scrapper get close to the basket so you don't have to waste time getting the eggs over there. He'll bring them to you himself. I love that you can throw stuff. Come on. I guess I can shoot him while he's in there. Oh, got any ink for that. Come on. This this is my job. I'm very bad with charges, but I managed to do it anyway. This is a pretty good run so far. Steelhead. Got him. So maybe I could snap that slimy red, but guess not. Should be throwing eggs. Alright, good run, good run. Not a single fly fish. What do we got? A gal. It's probably the easiest weapon to use out of this rotation. Just pull trigger, point, pull trigger, watch things die. What do we got? Let's see. Oh, it's Ma. I always try to kill any cohawks I see. Oh shoot. Oh my god, double fly fish. And of course I missed. And I must have didn't. Nope. But I get the same basket that the other guy did. Come on, come on. Oh my god, that's a lot of silence. Oh my god, my aim is off. Oh boy, oh boy. Take care of that mob before anything. This is not going well. We got some lag here too. I can't pick up the freaking eggs. Oh my god, my close up. I didn't know anyone else was aiming. Dang it. Ah. Oh my god, this is chaos. Oh my god, I'm being pushed. I can't get out of the... This could be going better. I don't know where the Swiffer is. There it is. This would be a good time for a special. And the connection is unstable. Okay. And now I'm by myself. That I only have to get 5 eggs though, right? If I can get 5 and get them in the basket, I win anyway. Oh boy, here we freaking go. Steely all by myself, let's go. With the brush. This is gonna be interesting. I need that stinger right now. It needs to happen right now. Think. Oh man, this is over. Okay, okay. I really wish that I could stay connected. That's unfortunate. So I guess I will do the I will attempt to do that secret kettle in the story mode since I can't seem to stay online. That's unfortunate. Okay. Maybe next time I'll have to bring the Ethernet adapter over. Oh, shoot. I did really enjoy the story mode. I'm not going to spoil anything, but should I say? There's a fair bit of cool lore stuff in it. And I enjoyed seeing some old characters come back. There are some others that I would like to see, and I'm sure we will in the DLC. There's all sorts of DLC hooks, and I think they're already confirmed that they're going to do it. So that's neat and fun. Octo expansion was probably the best this game's single player has ever been, in my opinion. It was interesting and fun. This is probably the second best, honestly. This story mode is probably the second best after Octo. I think there's a pretty wide variety of stuff to do. It's interesting. This level is demanding. The most demanding thing about it is that there are no checkpoints, or at least not to the point that I've gotten to. Which means you just have to not screw up. And that is asking a lot from someone like me, because I screw up all the time. Oh shoot. For example, I just screwed up, but fortunately it didn't kill me. I've made several attempts at this. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. I don't have another shield. Ah, yeah. I'm very lucky to be alive. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my armor to come back so I can actually make this jump. I get antsy in these first sections because I've been through them so many times. I just want them over with quickly. The little buddy is so good. If this were if he were a sub weapon like in the that you could use like in ranked, it would be so ridiculous. He's so good. He just like basically one-shot kills, and you don't have to use any ink for him. I don't know if one of these Octo Snipers has ever hit me. They take so long to shoot. Oh, whoops. Come back, buddy. Oops. Just like, man, this level. If you screw up here and you just like fall at the wrong time, or that the next one is actually more likely the place that you'd screw up, you just go back to the start. Oh, somehow switched away from the little buddy. It's alright, figured it out. I was having a hard time with this before I figured out that I could hold the squid surge in order to not slip off of the... I don't think I actually ever fell off of that, but... close. Yeah, this is usually where I start dying, is somewhere between here and those moving blocks in the background. You gotta make this jump, but you can't jump the full amount or you'll miss. So you have to jump just right. These, fortunately, are positioned so you can actually just make a full jump. I still have missed that, though. Oh, buddy is so good. Oh my god. Stops him from shooting. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh wow. Oh. Back to the start. Here we go. All over again. It's gonna be so interesting to watch people speedrun this game. I mean, this is probably not going to be part of most speedruns. I guess unless you do it on 10% for that. There's so many. They clearly thought about it when they were making this game. If you look at the levels, you can see. You can see places where they like decided to put in things that you could do really quickly if that was what your goal was. Hey, see me. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. I almost always get hit by that guy. It kind of just puts you in a place right where he's going to shoot. So I really should probably be shooting him on the way down. Oops, not paying attention. And the squid roll is going to make things interesting, or the, yeah, like that. The squid, can make things interesting for speed actually, I think. Mind you, that's not really my bag. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. That's alright. You're good. You didn't get me. Yeah, I should have thrown little buddy up there. Little buddy's so good. Look at him. What a good boy. Come back. Come back. Now the part where we wait. We do slide down a little bit, but it's not very much when you're holding the Squid Surge. Squid Surge I haven't entirely found a real use for in like versus. The Squid Roll though has been really useful like when someone has a killer whale, is pointing killer whale at you, like just Squid Roll back and forth and it's very difficult for them to kill you with it. Assuming that you have the ink to do so. You know, on the ground. Not fall. Stop being antsy. I've never gotten past those moving blocks. That's the farthest that I've ever been. I've only been to this part like 3 or 4 times. One of them being the last time. Here we go. So this is as far as I've ever gotten. This seems very demanding. I think we need the splat bombs. I could take it the slow way, now that I think about it. I don't think... These are all just rotating, right? And I don't think the water washes off the ink, so you can just kind of probably coat everything and then go. It's not going to work if I was speedrunning it, but I'm not. Yeah, it looks like the ink stays on. So. Yeah, they can't swim. I think they, like, dissolve in water. It is interesting that they're sea creatures. And the other sea creatures seem to be fine. If you look at, like, the Mahi Mahi Resort, there are jellies swimming around in the water, no problem. It's just the squids that can't seem to handle it. Dang it! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh! Oh no! Oh, back to the start. Okay. Hey, see me. You see me and start shooting. Hey, I'm right here. Ah, I should have done that. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, little buddy saved me. I keep forgetting that you can use him as a decoy and the enemies will just prioritize him. I'm just almost broken, honestly. Hey, I didn't get hit by anybody. It's a miracle. Oops, I missed. That's trouble. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm alright. Really, in a lot of ways, this game. Oh, that's why I switched away from little buddy somehow. Let's just do this way. There we go. Some of those things don't like instantly kill you. Like I could definitely see them doing that. So. Oh! Unless that happens and you miss your squid surge and fall into the water. Ugh. Wow. Okay. I kind of wonder if there's going to be, if they're going to add any other sea creatures as playable characters later. In the lore, they, like, a bunch of the other creatures do play like Turf War and Rainmaker and all that. I know there's lore that a couple of the band members from different bands, from Bottom Feeders and Ink Theory, and one of them, a bunch of the members of those bands like play Rainmaker together. It's something that's officially stated, but they're not squids or cephalopods. So I wondered what they do, you know, in universe. Do they have ink generating mechanics? The salmonoids, they don't have like a swim form, and they can actually swim in water, but they do leave ink. Like, I wondered if it was supposed to be ink, but the game says it's ink, so well, that may just be for the benefit of the player's understanding when they're explaining the mechanics, right? Because it is functionally the same as ink. I think Splatoon lore is fun. It's somewhere midway between serious and funny. It's got both. It's not like super crazy dark or anything, you know, other than the fact that humanity drove itself to its own extinction, but that's just sort of par for the course, right? Oh, I should have surged. That's fine. We'll be fine. I've been doing this so long I can pretty much pinpoint the location of something I'm... Oh, whoops, forgot that. Like something I'm throwing like small fry there pretty quickly. The gyro is so useful. Like, people who haven't played the game a lot don't realize, I think, the huge difference it makes. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but not too bad. And I've talked to so many people who've started playing the game and just really hate the gyro at first, but then once you get used to it, it's so much better. You can do things like that. You can just really quick pinpoint throw a bomb or a fish. Turn around and shoot something real quick. If I was getting like super serious, I like to hold it like this so I can like make really quick turns. So but I always forget, and if I'm playing long enough, it ends up going down in between my knees, so I can just hold it in place and then just make small tilts for aiming. I shouldn't have done it. Okay, I'm okay. Ooh. And I missed the ring. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I don't need eggs. I do, but I've got plenty. You can get freebies once per day after you beat the story mode. You have to beat every single kettle. I'm just gonna do this the easy way again, because I've never gotten past this. It's gonna be real boring. You can get random things where you spend power eggs, which I think is a great addition, because it really gives you a reason to come back to the story mode once you're done with it. Because I basically never did in 2. Pretty much the only reason I came back to the story mode in 2 was once they added Callie into it, because people were complaining at the time. They're like, hey, Marie is here, but Callie isn't, and you find her, and she's then nowhere to be found, so they just added her in. And I think I like went back to look at it, see what her dialogue said, and then I again never touched it after that. Oh wow, that was close. Okay, can probably get in there. Maybe. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay. All right. What's next? I have no idea what's coming from here. Do I actually get a checkpoint? That would be amazing. Yes, this is sorry, yeah, this is this is the secret kettle in story mode. You have to beat every other kettle and map every single part of the map to unlock it. And it is demanding. This hasn't been too hard so far, but maybe we'll see if I change my tune here. Oh shoot! For example, oh man, do I have a checkpoint? I have to go back to the start. Oh, thank goodness, it actually gave me a checkpoint. That other section takes so long, and there's so many places where you can potentially screw up. I love these environments. I would really like to see them do a Splatoon like adventure game where you get to explore the world a little bit more. Like walking around the hub area in this game, it just really makes me want to go a bunch of places that I can't, and like look at stuff that is far off in the distance, a little closer. I do love to walk around the stages in like recon mode and see all the little details that they added to the background. There's so much interesting little stuff. Oh shoot, I missed one. I'm in trouble. I should have turned around and shot that. I could have too. That's okay. But anyway, I was gonna say, I love these weird areas where just they have random hovering objects. Alright. Let's not miss any this time. Still, is it too crazy? This is still way easier than the last one. Case in point, I think doing this without the gyro would be way harder though. It's way easier to just really quickly draw your gun across the path. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Well, here we go again. Fall so far. Yeah, I'm gonna start from checkpoint. I'm not starting over. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use all my eggs doing this. Which means I get to play more story mode. Jump there for style points. This is where I'm normally missing one. That high one, yeah. Right? Okay, there's one. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. Go back. Go back. Go back. I heard that you don't get anything for beating every level with every weapon, which is kind of disappointing. Maybe we'll add something in later. That would give me another reason to come back to the story mode. Really close. Okay, we got this, we got this. Oh no! I'm out of ink! I'm out of ink! Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh, I can't believe I made it through that. Oh no. Oh no. Can I get off and then back on? Can I make it happen? No. This is so close. Sup? Saw shit to it. Oh boy. Alright. We can do this. I'm imagining trying to do this without gyro and I want to cry. I'm so glad I had it on. I really think that more console shooters should implement gyro as an option. I think they probably don't because it's so much better than sticks, but like a lot of their player base wants to play with sticks, so they just get really outmatched. The same reason why they had a PS4 mouse, right? But you couldn't use it for like Overwatch PS4. I think because the majority of that player base wants to play on controller, and they just get absolutely smoked by people who were using keyboard and mouse. Oh my goodness. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Shoot. It was going well for a minute there. Okay. This time. This is the time. Today's the day. I know that Fortnite on Switch, at least when it first launched, had gyro. I heard they took it out. I don't know. I never ended up playing it. I don't know if it was any good or not. It's also been really useful, like, you know, the DualShock 4 had a gyro in it, and so I used it for Gravity Rush a lot when I was, like, trying to point myself places. You just use it to just, like, tilt yourself a little bit, and it was really useful. It was pretty reduced. Shoot. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, come back. I just realized that the other one I could have thrown Little Buddy at that balloon and probably saved myself. I'm gonna be looking at the reticule when I've got those tighter ones, rather than just sort of feeling it out, which is what I have been doing. I've got some pretty strong muscle memory with this game, but not strong enough. Anyway, yeah, I really do hope that their next project like a full-fledged Splatoon adventure game. I know that they were calling this the end of the trilogy, which I don't really know. The 3 stories aren't really super connected, so I don't really know what that means. And I'm sure this sells gangbusters. This series sells like crazy. So I don't think that they're going to stop it anytime soon. And I know that the Splatoon 3 had the all-time opening weekend in Japan, apparently. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh god, I got it. Oh. Now what? Oh boy. Power eggs are promising. Are we done? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh! That got spicy. Whew, here we go. Alright, what next? Oh. I like the dialogue just reminded me that I have small fry, so I can do stuff like that. Yeah, I can keep it up. Sneak up behind this guy. I'm so very stealthy. Oh, I see. Yeah, like small fries are very welcome in this part. Small fries so good. Uh-oh. Did I miss? Yes. There we go. Basically making it so that you can't use small fry for those. That's fine. I almost forget I have other bombs. So good. If it wasn't for that ring, it would probably take me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do here. Squid Surge is new and I'm not used to it. Now what? Oh, I see. I don't know exactly what it's going to do. Oh, I see. We got sucker blocks. And then we're going to have to race. Oh, I went too soon. Okay, we're good. Don't have time for you. Good boy. We have real checkpoints? Crazy. How are those even allowed? Oh. I was just gonna time it, but sure, that works too. Again, watching someone speedrun this someday is going to be so interesting. Or maybe people are already doing that, I have no idea. Oh, I see. Oh, shoot. Okay. So instead I gotta wait for those to go down and then run from here. Yep. Okay, this is just going to be kill the sprinklers really fast. Take this through. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, and then it didn't. Shoot. Basically, as soon as I stepped on that, I figured out I made a mistake. But that's okay. I'll bet when I'm in multiplayer using the Splatoon there, I can find some pretty interesting uses for this squid roll. Uh-oh. Okay. Forgot I had access to that the whole time. I've seen some pretty sweet stuff. People going up walls and then like having someone chase them and they go up the wall and then they like squid roll off and like get behind him immediately. It seems sick. I haven't put that into practice yet. The Splatoon is new to me and oh right, I did that mistake. The Splatoon is new to me and I'm used to using the Splatling, which is just not a weapon where you get a lot of opportunity to do cool maneuvers like that. You just kind of hang back and shoot people. Oh, oh! Got too antsy. Yep, let's continue. I'm probably earning more than 333 as I go through this, right? Not from here. I don't think there's anything between here and where I died. But, hey, that's okay. I got plenty. I'd like to see them implement soaker blocks and ink rails, like the grindy kind, in the multiplayer somewhere. They added the non-grindy ink rails, of course. Those have been a good addition. I'd like to see some of these other things implemented too. Okay. This seems so simple and straightforward, but I keep screwing it up anyways. Gonna go away in time? Oh wait, I can shoot. I forgot to shoot the shooks. Ah, yeah, you can shoot the soaker block to make it go away, but you have to stop so it doesn't fill up and block your path back. Oop. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of time there. Grateful for that. Alright, what we got going on here? Am I gonna die? I totally am. I did not appraise the situation before going into it. I don't think there's anything to do. Nope. Okay. Bye. Okay. I think it would be interesting if you could put the soaker blocks like... I wonder if have they ever used them in any of the shifty stations during the Splatfests? Because that would be an interesting way to like you know, claim an area and then block it off with a soaker block or something like that. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna die. I don't know why I keep accidentally switching which bomb I want to do. Hey, I timed that one perfectly. As long as the game doesn't ask me to do that, we're good. Okay. I've got to hit those balloons. So I'll hit the soaker block. Just gonna trust. Nope. Gotta do it sooner than that. So in the multiplayer, they combined the ranks in this game so that you're the same rank no matter what mode, which I'm not sure was a good idea because I keep running into people who have no idea how to play a given mode, even in A rank. They have just never. I had someone that I thought was intentionally throwing a Rainmaker match because they kept grabbing the Rainmaker and then like running back to the center, and I was like, what's going on here? They're clearly just trying to grief. And I went and I watched the replay and I watched it from their perspective, which is a great addition to this game, by the way. And they clearly just kept grabbing it, but they had no idea what they were supposed to be doing with it. Which I guess then my suggestion there would be to not grab it, but I assume they got to A rank just by playing, you know, splat zones or whatever, and then once they got there, they just weren't really sure. Ooh, okay. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I didn't have small fry, he was still back. Oh, I'm in such trouble. Oh! Thought I had it for a second. Man. I am a huge, like, contrarian hipster type of dude, so I never really use the shooters in the multiplayer modes. And I actually tried the hero shot recently, and it was fun. It was fun. It was way more in the fray than I'm used to being. It was frontline at the same time. You know, because I'm used to using a backline splatling, but then at the same time it was like. There we go. It was different than using like a melee-ish weapon like the Splatana, because with the Splatana you don't want to approach anyone from the front if you can help it, and with the hero shooter you just kind of run in and shoot at people unless they're a splatling or a charger or something like that, because your time to kill is so much faster than those. Definitely, I would say, like, one of the most active weapons. It's one of the weapons that really you're running around doing the most, which is interesting. Still haven't entirely figured out what the right approach here is, but I think it's going to be throw little buddy at the balloon. And then jump for my life. Oh man, I think I did it. We're not done yet. What's next? I'm getting armor, huh? I'm probably fighting octolings. Let's also check it. Oh, there we are. Good start. Oh, jeez. Oh! Is there an Octobrella? I wasn't aware. Oh, wow! I'm very lucky I have armor. I'm also very lucky I can see through walls. Okay. Now what? Little buddy's so good. Oh, jeez. Armor, come back. Armor, come back, please. Okay. This is kind of intense. I don't even know where I got this. I don't remember, but... I feel like I didn't use the Ultra Stamp a lot in 2, but I feel like it got nerfed. I feel like it's harder to actually... You've got to be way more direct to actually kill with it. The fact that you said that's the last one right makes me believe... Yeah, it is going to be more. I don't have much cover either. Is it just those two? Oh boy, oh boy. I should have grabbed the special. Man, freaking Tentamissiles. I would have been so glad if they didn't bring back Tentamissiles. Oh my goodness. How many of these are there? Bothered with that? Oh man, I'm in trouble. Shoot. Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. That's intense. Whew. Incoming, yeah. Okay, here we go. I should be using those specials more probably. And this weapon is busted, so it's not really like I'm fighting like 100 other players. Oh! Gosh, that's broken. And so was Small Fry. Bazooka is not my favorite special either because I can't aim for crap. Oh! How many more are there? Oh no. Oh, tenta missiles are... Oh jeez, I can't move! Jeez, this is trouble. Trouble. Okay. Who's using tenta missiles? How do I stop them? Someone's got a freaking inkjet. There's 10 missiles. Wow, this really wants you to be decent at this game. Oh my goodness. I want to use the ultra stack because I'm afraid I'm going to get shot from a distance. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Just going to use it to get out of there. I wonder if they're building a meter, if they just get to use those at will. Oh, man. I've got a splashdown, too. Is that it? Are we done? Did I do it? Oh my goodness, I freaking did it! That wasn't nearly... The first part is easily the hardest part of that. It's so long. Oh, man. Oh. Well, there we go. Then I've got all of them. Did all the kettles. There's still some different ones with different weapons I haven't done, but that's okay. I guess, let's try to see if we can... Thank you for the victory screech, Joe. Let's see if the online will work again now that I've cleared that. Maybe the connection has decided to be less temperamental. I don't know. We'll see. That would be the dream, right? There we go. It's just a little bit high. Feet weren't quite on the ground. Okay. I've picked Team Gear. I'm wearing my Team Gear Splatfest shirt. I really like camping, so I had to pick that, although I was leaning towards Team Fun there for a minute. I think I might, just for giggles, this is my locker, by the way. Cool, okay. I might just for giggles end up using a tent umbrella during the Splatfest for Team Gear. It seems appropriate. Like one of my favorite Splatfest related posts I've seen, there was communication error. Okay. So I'm just not going to be connected here today. So I guess I'll go take care of some of the weapon stuff I have in single player. Yeah. I do need to get the freshest drip. I'm wearing my Splatfest tee right now, even though the Splatfest isn't going on, because you can, merch will scrub it for chunks for like 2,000 gold. Super cheap, and you can get a ton of chunks that way. I'm probably dragging down my teams by playing with it on, but they can handle it. That's fine. It doesn't actually matter that much. Let's see. Is this going to tell me? No, it's not going to tell me what I haven't done with different weapons. What was I going to say? I'm going to say the for the Splatling, if you've played Splatling, you probably already know this, but the run speed up and the ink resistance actually make a huge, unlike gear, make a huge difference for that weapon. It is such a big deal. Ink resistance in particular, I think. I've never used the undercover umbrella in my life. Let's go. I don't know what stage this is. So first area one though, so it probably isn't going to be that hard. Oh right, this is the one you can shoot while the shield is out. That seems broken. Wow. I mean, I know that these aren't, like, player weapons. These are the weaker Octolings, but the fact that I can just hold up and point at them, that seems gusto, man. Seems a little bit ink hungry. Not too bad. I know it's a popular weapon, or at least it wasn't too. I've just never really used it. I don't have little buddy on this set, right? I really can't wait for the DLC. The story mode was really fun, but I could definitely use some. I mean, easy for me to say after I just spent a freaking hour trying to clear off the secret kettle, but I would like one that has some stuff that has a little bit more of a challenge to it. Which at this point, I've just been playing this game for, what, like 9 years? When did Splatoon 1 come out? Shoot. I guess the DPS isn't terribly high in this. It's not terribly low either. It's 3 shots to kill, looks like. Just like Kingsman. Yeah, pretty much exactly. I've definitely died to this weapon, to the undercover umbrella as a Splatling quite a few times when someone sneaks up on me and then just like shooting me from behind the shield, and I feel like there's not a whole lot I can do with it unless I have Object Shredder on. I do run Object Shredder, not that infrequently, or at least I did in 2 on Raidmaker. With the way things are in 3, it might be worth running on Tower Control too, because there's a whole bunch of different barriers you can put up now. There's the I can't remember what it's called. There's the big bubbler. You know, there's stuff like the tent umbrella. I would like I really hope that the DLC brings some really challenging small fry only levels. That was really fun. This freaking level. I'm just gonna do this again to see if I can do it again. This is probably the hardest part of the whole story mode, and it's in the first area. It's not that hard, except that I keep trying to go for all the eggs. I don't need them. It's not that many eggs, like 25 eggs per thing. It's so easy, and then the last, like, 10 seconds are just murder. First eggs are gonna spawn here, so I want them. Oh, shoot. I'm not watching. Yep. Jeez, that's a problem. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, I got this. I got this. I can get this and get all the eggs. I have to eat all the eggs. I really like the very first area that the like game spawns you in. It's another part of this game, like so much of this game, that just makes me want to explore the rest of the world. And you just don't have the opportunity, unfortunately, because it's not that type of game, which is why I really hope that they do make some sort of like full-fledged adventure game at some point. Not that I want them to stop making multiplayer shooters with it, because I have a ton of fun with that. But I just feel like there's a lot of potential there in the world and characters. Oh, shoot. Ah, wasn't watching. I'm not gonna get all the eggs. Ah, shoot. I could do this if I just stop trying to get all of them. But that's fun. It's doable. I did it once. I do wish we could get the internet to work, but that's how it happens. Like I said, I know that Nintendo said they're going to be working on some of the connection issues. Get him and not die. I got him. Yeah, baby! I'm more excited about that than doing the secret level. There's no reason for me to do that. I just wanted to do that. Unfortunately, with the internet not connected, all I can really do is this or play table turf. I don't think playing table turf is going to be that interesting to watch. I do have to do it yet, though. I have not yet got the King of Games emote, which I need. Not that I'm a particularly big Yu-Gi-Oh fan or anything, it looks swag. Oh, cuddles. Surely there's something I haven't done. Whatever, move on to the next area. What'd you find? This game really does a good job of endearing you to little buddy. He's so strong in battle, and then also, you know, he finds hidden stuff for you. Such a bro. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's just with a scope or not scope. That's whatever. I cannot play charges at all. I, actually in 2, my, like, 3rd or 4th most used weapon was the splat charger because I really tried to make it work. I was like, well, I'm playing this backline role with the splatling, and it would probably be good for me to be able to learn to do some other backline weapons at all, so as well. So I'm gonna try the splat charger, but I can't aim to save my life, so I did not manage. Good hop game, yeah. Thank you. Pro jump rope. You know, it's funny. I don't play any other shooters. I played some Overwatch for the 2 weeks that it was free. I played some of the James Bond games when I was a kid, but I just really don't play other shooters, but this one just has really always stuck with me. I think the reason I first picked it up is because I'm a big Jet Set Radio fan. It just gave me those same vibes. You know, the music is a big focus, the fashion, the bright colors, and the surreal world. But then the gameplay is just really, really fun. It's just really satisfying. Everything's fast and there's unique mechanics, and guns are interesting and different and really creative. Can I get that high? Nope. That's not it. It also helps that this isn't a game that really demands a whole lot of aim from you depending on what weapon you're playing. That works out very well for me personally, since I can't really save my freaking life. I keep trying to play weapons that require me to aim so that I'll learn to do it. I picked up the range blaster for that reason. I picked up the Splatoon partially for that reason. But I'm really not that great at it. Well, at least not compared to other people I see. When it comes to stuff like the chargers, I think that's mostly just a problem with me getting flustered and being like, oh, I have to take the shot right now. I don't have time. So I end up... making that mistake and then just firing too early before I actually have a bead on them. And of course, with the charges, you have the laser sight that points right to them whenever you're using it, so you're like letting them know that you're trying to shoot them unless you like make a little twitch movement. And I'm sure actual charger players miss more shots than they hit, you know. But I don't know, it's not for me. I briefly tried to do the sculptures. I played some jet sculpture. Lilies are another weapon that I never really got the hang of. I really tried when they first came out, you know, at the beginning of 2. But they just, I don't know why, they never clicked with me. I think I just don't understand how to properly use the roll, and maybe I don't adjust my aim fast enough. For a while in 2, I sort of, if you can't beat him, join a moment, and I picked up the Ed Zap, the orange one. I can't remember which one's which. Just so I could spam Tenta-Missiles. I was just like, I'm just so sick of having this Tenta-Missile spammed at me. I'm just gonna do it myself. That's also something in general I try to do if I'm losing to something. I try to pick it up because I think that helps me understand what it is the weapon struggles with, or the character in like a fighting game. I picked up Maxi in Soul Calibur for that reason, because I never had any idea what he's doing. And now that I play him, I like have maybe a 20% idea what he's doing at any given moment. I recognize some strengths. But it did help me against the character a lot. And I also found, you know, a new character that I really like. As far as Splatoon weapons, I really have never strayed that far from Splatoons. I've picked up other ones, partially just so I can fill in other roles and stuff. Whatever, just shoot me, it's fine. But I just keep going back to the Splatoons. I really like slow, powerful characters in pretty much everything. So the Splatoons are really what has clicked with me there. I could also probably try Dynamo Roller or something like that. But I don't know. I like the long range too. I should try it. Like, I think I tried the rollers when I was starting out. But I felt like at the time, like, everyone was playing the rollers, and I'm a gigantic hipster. who hates doing what everyone else is doing because I'm just damaged like that, I guess. I don't know. Oh, go get him. The story mode was very enjoyable. I really like, you know, the stuff where it's like, you know, the levels where you the only thing that you have is the I can't remember what it's called, the Zipcaster, are so much fun. It's like jumping around like Spider-Man. It's a blast. Kind of makes me wish that the Zipcaster lasted longer in competitive versus. People really like to hate on the Zipcaster as a special too. I mean, one thing I think people forget that the kits are part of how they balance a weapon, right? Like, I don't get some kind of broken bomb with the Splatling, like some sort of long-range thing that someone else might have, because on the Splatling, I'm already extremely powerful at long range. Although sometimes they have made the mistake of giving weapons subs that they probably shouldn't have. Most infamously, probably the E-Leader in Splatoon 1 having the burst bombs. And the way that the gear worked in that game meant that you could up the damage of the bombs and the shots, so you could kill ridiculously fast just by spamming the bombs if someone got close to you. It's part of why those weapons were so strong in that game. It wasn't just because the maps were like really in favor of sniping. Or at least some of them, particularly Moray Towers, I'm sure everyone remembers. But also the fact that the E-Leader could just kill you with bombs if you got close. And it was just really hard to do anything about. Oop. I've always wanted to take these games a little bit more seriously, but I've never had a team, unfortunately, to like play with. I've tried to put one together once, but it didn't work out. I was looking local though, so maybe I should look online or something like that. I think that'd be fun. I played some Smash Brothers competitively for a number of years there, so you know I really love taking children's games very seriously. I think Splatoon actually, and Smash of course, are designed for a wide audience. I don't mean that seriously, in a sort of self-deprecating way. I don't want anyone to think I actually am being down on people who play these games competitively. Quite the contrary, I respect it a lot, and I wish I was doing it. I did play some Octobrush in 2. Maybe I'll pick it up in this. I don't know what sub it has in this. Does it have the squid beacons? That was the main reason I think I picked up Octobrush. I do like support roles. If there was a weapon with squid beacons and I can't remember what it's called, but a tacticooler, that would probably be a very fun weapon for me. I don't know which one of these is the silver block. Oh, this one. Maybe I'll get lucky, and this will be worth doing because in the future they will add something you can earn by beating all of the weapons, or beating all the levels of the weapons. I don't know exactly. You got something for that in 2. I don't remember what. I don't think I ever actually did it. I know I never got the hero charger. However you get that. I saw other people using it, even though I used that same weapon. I was like, eh, it's just a skin. I don't need to get it. I'm fine. With the bucket. I tried using this for a while. I was really looking for something that something that got me out of my comfort zone, and I figured this was close up and you had to pay attention to aim, not like the tri-slosher where you really don't. I'm not gonna make it on him. Make it in. Well, I don't know how to manage the ink on this. I think we got like I don't know if this is always true, but you can like do trick sloshes where they like go around corners and stuff, which seems really cool, but it seems really difficult to. Oops. Oop. At least all these eggs are going to come in handy for the shell drone. There we go. One thing I will say that I'm glad they brought over from story mode is the sick flips and stuff that your character does when you jump on an ink rail. You also get if you do a squid roll off a wall in any mode. So that's cool. They found a use for those animations. It's interesting. I'm seeing like so much of this. A lot of this feels like Splatoon 2, but if you actually put them next to each other, like all of the models are totally new. The Inklings have like different proportions. They're taller and a little bit older looking. And I guess that was true between 1 and 2 also, which I hadn't realized. What do you find, little buddy? And then I don't know if this was true before, if I just didn't notice it, but like the ink glows a little bit. It's hard to see here. I don't know if maybe it's not present in the story mode. But if you look at like the balloons in the training area in the lobby, and you put ink around it, though, there's clearly a little bit of glow from it that sheds off onto the those balloons, which is interesting. Cut out there? Yeah. I like Splatoon pretty much ever since 2 has really contrasted its you know, it's the main feature of Splatoon is like it's or the main feel of it is like the hip with it fashionable urban life sort of thing, But then on the other hand, they also, with Grizzco and stuff like this, they have this like really dark, pessimistic industrialism thing going on, which just feels exactly the opposite in a very interesting way. Next area. I wish it would tell me on the map like what I've done with what weapons. It's interesting that it even has check marks for them if you don't get anything for it. I guess just so you can flex. Or maybe you get something, maybe you get a badge or something and just people aren't that excited about it, so that's why I keep hearing you don't get anything for it. Who knows? Anyone who's done it, they know. The Hydra splatling is what I primarily used in 1. It's a lot of fun. I think people get, when I talk to people online about it, people get real salty about the Hydra because when it's firing, it's amazing. It's an insanely good gun. And so they just feel like they died so quickly from a place where they just don't feel like they should have. But the downtime on it is also massive. It takes so long to charge, and it uses so much ink. It's seriously, I think legitimately like a full 2 seconds to rev up or something like that. So if you catch it in between shots, like, there's nothing it can do about it. So of course I went through this with the Hydra the first time because I was familiar with it. Look at those eggs. I'll use those someday. I tend to forget about the invincibility frames on the squid roll, which is a shame because there's lots of application for that. Again, not so much as a splatling, but when I'm using other weapons. Even with the splatling, if I'm being shot at, it's a, you know, something I can remember that I have access to. Or if someone throws a bomb up at me, I could use it to like retake my position faster. I do feel like Tenta missiles are less oppressive than they were in 2, but I'm not entirely sure what the actual change was. I think they don't track you as long, maybe. Or they don't take as long to like all rain down, or maybe they're just aren't as good with them. Which I'm very grateful for. Because there were definitely some matches towards the end of 2 there where it just felt like I was doing nothing but dodging Tenta missiles the entire match. Which again, you know, splatling problems, everyone wants you to stop because you're shredding them from a distance. So they'll spam whatever they've got at you. Let's just do this for a good swing out. Oops, no I won't. Alright, let's try this with the charger. This is gonna be interesting. You can all find out exactly how terrible my aim is. And why I don't play chargers. Oh, I actually tried to do this with the charger the first time. Why am I doing this? I shouldn't be charging. I don't have time for that. I'm already wasting too much time. I'm not going to make it. Dang it. Yep. Shoot. Oh, so close! So close! Okay. Need to take less time. Obviously. Oh my god. I need to not miss too. That's also important, it turns out. Goodness. Shouldn't have been charging that. I have a bad habit of just like winding up my splatling when I'm totally out of ink. Even in the competitive mode. Just because I'd rather be prepared, I guess. But in the long run, it's gonna be much more efficient. Oh wow, I'm doing way worse than last time. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm not even going to try to shoot through the lines. It just keeps not working, so... I'm still doing worse than last time. The first time. How is that possible? Dang it. Come on, come on. Ah, dang it. Oh. Oh. So you can see why I don't play charters. Oh, I didn't need to recheck. Free try from checkpoint. You waste the eggs. That's fine. I should just swim to that, probably. Dang it. I don't understand when some of those get missed when I do that. I'm out of ink. I'm panicking. No, no! Dang it! Oh! I had run out of ink. That's okay. Okay, okay. Today's the day. It's this time. This is the run. I say and I miss my first shot. I need to be more hectic. Dang it. See, that's an opportunity for me to recharge my ink. I need to remember that. Shoot. Why does that always get missed? Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Oh! I need to miss fewer shots. That would really help me conserve ink. Goodness. Do it faster. That's good advice. That's much good. That's very good advice. I'll do it faster this time. I keep getting too close, and then it's difficult for me to hit the thing. I'm just gonna recharge it. That way, hopefully I don't waste a couple seconds, but I was in at the end because I don't have enough ink. Oh, come on. Ah. Okay. Okay. We got this. Just gotta miss less. Dang it. Oh man, come on. Oh man. I'm way behind. Not a chance. Whatever. Goodbye, cruel world. Killed me anyway. Yeah, exactly. I can't waste any time to get on the ink. So I keep running out. Come on. Oh man, I'm so close. Oh no. If I could get that one big line with one shot, I think that would save a lot of time, but I never can line it up. I've seen a lot of people complain about the level one-way ride through Target Town with the tri-stringer, but I think they're all just not realizing that you can use the exploding projectiles to get a bunch of targets at once, because I didn't find that one difficult at all, but this... Oh man, this I find extremely difficult. I never end up getting that last target with that. I think it's still worth doing a bunch from it at least. Dang it. So close. I just gotta... Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow, I did it. Yeah, I kept trying to go for a big long shot in those lined up ones, but I could just never get it to line up and hit them all. It just, for whatever reason, it seemed like it was always missing. Oddly enough, one of the close ones. I don't really understand why, but... What else we got? Excuse me. Now we do the basic old splatter shot. So I avoided this weapon in competitive just because I thought that was too vanilla, but it's actually very, very fun to play. Oop, shoot. Oh boy, oh, I see. I'd solved this before, I just forgot. Making me think, I love the new egg throwing mechanic in Salmon Run. I didn't initially realize that it also did a bunch of damage. Obviously that is, oh boy. Yep, come on. Obviously that is the main way to attack the king salmonoid, but I didn't realize that even before they give you the egg launcher, it still does damage. It just takes ink then. I think this game, the story mode of this game does a really good job of teaching you how to play. Still gonna play Splatoon 2 because you don't think you can afford Splatoon 3? That's understandable. I do assume that that's gonna die out a little bit, but at the same time, last I checked, you could still find games in Splatoon 1, and that was on the Wii U. So I think you'd probably be good continuing to play 2 if you're still enjoying it. I do really like 3. I think there's a lot of people out there who are saying like it's just Splatoon 2.5. And I mean, like, I guess that's kind of true, except that I like Splatoon 2, and Splatoon 2 with more content is good to me. That's fine. I'm happy with that, you know? I love the music in these games. I almost kind of wish there were versions that didn't have the squid singing, just because then I feel like I could show it to people who aren't into Splatoon and be like, hey, look at this great track, this complicated, interestingly composed track, a lot of this. But it's got weird squid singing, so lots of people aren't going to listen to it. Oh yeah, the levels where you can't get the ink, is that what you mean? Where you just have the base tank and then you can't get any more. Those are interesting. I think one of those I just basically ended up not shooting anybody. I just walked through it because I was so worried about wasting ink. I think it was like the arrow spray or something. I can't remember. I don't even know why I'm following this. It was there, so I had to shoot it. Where does it even go? I don't remember. Around the whole freaking island, looks like. I was really hoping that they were gonna do more with the. They were gonna do something with the submarine in this area. There's this big old submarine over there, and just they don't really do anything with it, which is fine, I guess. But they don't have to. There's a level on it, but that's about it. Oh, the one, yeah, like where you can't waste time. Yeah, no, that is exactly what makes that the target one. Yeah, exactly what makes that difficult is that you just don't have enough time to recharge your ink as much as you'd like to. And the chargers aren't exactly the most ink efficient weapons in the world either, so you end up using a lot really quickly. So I was trying to make it so that the way I traveled was through pre-existing lines that I had shot on the ground, and tried to do my best to line them up in such ways that I could use them, although that did not always work out very well. Again, I am not very comfortable with chargers at all. I really like that this this series does the like if you've ever played Pokemon Gold and Silver, you know, like there's a secret hidden boss of Red, and it's you know, basically you from the previous game, and he's super strong and whatnot. And similarly, this game doesn't have you fight your previous self. The Splatoon 2 did, but I like that it's recognized that your player character from the time was important, right? Like you took care of some stuff and you're pretty tough, and then so in this game you're hyped up quite a bit, which I appreciate. I guess you do need to use ink to throw small fry. I didn't realize that. It doesn't take very much though. I love this stupid song. Just tell them I say I don't need these, like, what is it going to be, like 25 eggs? Yeah. I guess maybe someday I will. Oh, I made a mistake. Small fry makes it so easy. I was gonna say, imagine a small fry was a... Oops. Imagine a small fry was a weapon in the multiplayer, but oh my god, that would be so broken. He's so good. It's ridiculous. Oops. Oh, you played Splatoon 2 for the first time this year? That's cool. I'm glad that you you enjoyed it. Yeah, and classically, siblings helping each other out with the games. My sister always used to ask me to help her out with the harder parts of the games, which I was always very happy to do because it made me feel cool, and like it made me feel cool that I could do it and that I could help my sibling. That's good that your brother was willing to help you. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just running around. Tries with the ink brush. I never like playing the ink brush because I can't tap the button fast enough to like reach max DPS with it. So I much prefer the octo brush, which is much easier on my hands. Your brother likes playing Splatoon too? Cool, cool. It's a good game. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I don't actually have to swing the ink brush in this, do I? Oops, missed the switch. Just another one. Oh, I might not clear this. Oh, I missed one somewhere. Oh no. Where did I miss it? Oh, this one. Oh no. I feel like the handling on the ink brush is a little bit finickier than the octo brush handling also, which is the one brush I've really ever used. I think it's supposed to be good. People are supposed to like it because it's like easier to make turns, but it's small fry. It can definitely be really challenging, especially the Octo expansion stuff and some of the late game levels. Can be really tricky. I mean, the whole thing basically takes place on, you know, these floating platforms, so it's really easy to like fall off the edge and just die. I've been playing these games for a long time, so I'm pretty comfortable with them, but I still end up dying pretty frequently in the story modes. Do this with the sculpture. I tried to use the sculpture for a while. I think I was at a point in probably when I was playing 2 when I just got really frustrated that I was getting snuck up on a lot, and I was like, okay, let's use a long-range weapon, but one that has less downtime than the Splatling. So I decided to go with the sculpture, which is fun. But at the end, my heart really lies with the Splatling. I'm up there with sick tricks. I feel like I'm playing. I mean, that's another jet grind radio, right? Like, I'm got these ridiculously long grinds. Hideki Naganuma on Twitter, I think at one point he was posting that he definitely thinks that Splatoon was inspired by Jet Set Radio, but Nintendo would never admit it. I really think they should get him to do some of the music for it. I think he'd be a great fit. I'm really looking forward to Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. I don't know if anybody else is, but I am. I love these. I was saying this earlier, but I love these like environments with just like weird floating stuff. Just like this train is here. What is all this? Who knows? There's an upside down city. It's just there because it's neat. I guess there is some like lore here in this. This is supposed to be probably the alternate cities that they probably existed in this whatever subspace area or something. That the same technology that the Octolings use. You'd think you'd see some more of that technology in like not Inkopolis, Splatsville, since like the Octolings are like a huge part of the society in a way that they weren't in the previous couple of games. I kind of agree, Trey. I do think Cyberpunk is really having a resurgence right now. I really need to watch Edge Runners. It looks so fun. Looks so good. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I was so surprised. I really kind of thought that Blade Runner 2049 was gonna like launch off a Cyberpunk resurgence, and I guess it was already kind of crawling back at that point. Although I guess that movie did bomb as much as everyone loved it. Oh, whoops. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, no, trigger saving a whole genre, right? I feel like probably my two favorite like types of anime are like the cyberpunk anime and then like the more serious fantasy anime. And I feel like we're gonna get a resurgence of both of those. There's that Lord of the Rings anime that's happening. And I forgot there was something else that really felt like it was a little bit more serious. And then yeah, we've have a couple of different cyberpunk projects. That have happened recently. Yeah, it was ahead of the game. That's part of why it bombed. It also just was very expensive. I hate that I can never Denis Villeneuve. I can never remember his name. The director. It makes me sad. He's talked about the movie and he's said given the chance he would not do it again because it was such a financial disaster. Which is a real shame because I really liked it. And I do wish more people would be willing to make, you know, $30 million, 2.5 hour long introspective cyberpunk films. I would be very happy about that. But it seems that is not what the market desires. It's a little bit different. Like I'm really hoping for more serious fantasy stuff, but on the other side of things, I saw Thor: Love and Thunder recently, and it's amazing how much it feels like an 80s OVA or like a heavy metal short or something like that. I think OG Blade Runner probably did. I think that did poorly at the box office also, and then it got a whole bunch of re-releases and whatnot, and was, you know, considered a classic. And I think at this point, most people who've seen it probably like 2049. I think that was even true at the time. It never really got bad reviews. It was liked by critics. Just most people didn't go see it. I think everyone just expected another like you know, 80s nostalgia rehash. But it was good somehow. Another reason that I'd like to see a like full-fledged Splatoon adventure game is that there are parts of it that have a very cyberpunk feel. There's a very cyberpunk feel to Alternate in this game. And I'm a sucker for that sort of thing. It maybe is more of like a post-cyberpunk thing. But, who cares about those specifications? The opportunity. I was a little sad we didn't see Off the Hook, and or I guess I don't want to spoil anything, but I guess I already said it. Didn't see Off the Hook in the story mode in this game, which is a shame. But I'm sure they'll be here for the DLC. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they just, you know, they're just being musicians now, and that's also fine. It is a game like you're a kid and you're a squid. Like, you're like a kid, and then you're like a squid. And then sometimes you're like a kid and a squid. and then you're a Squid Kid, you know? Alright, I'm gonna make one more attempt to do a couple of actual online matches and see how that goes. And if I can't get connected, I'm probably gonna call it on the stream for today. And then hopefully next time we will be able to have it actually connect for you. Let's find out. I really miss what was it called, the Nintendo social media thing on the Wii U. It's why can't I remember? Well, whatever that was, Miiverse. I really missed Miiverse and how it was connected to Splatoon 1, because I felt like when I drew something, people actually cared. Now that it's attached to my Twitter, like I have people following me on Twitter, but you know, that's not what they're doing. And now I don't know if someone sees my post in the plaza and they like it. I have no idea. Like, there's no feedback for that. Which is sad. Let's see if we can actually get a whole match or two in. Oh, we're on tower control now. Okay. I had a Wii U. Wii U was underrated for only being alive for like 3 or 4 years. It has a really solid library. Most of them are on... Oh shoot, I'm not paying attention. Most of them are on Switch now, but not all of them. I do still hope that they eventually port Xenoblade X to Switch, because that's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Oh wow, what even killed me? Oh, I got crit by the range blaster. Wow, I'm doing terribly. Dang, I couldn't even kill him. Man, I'm in trouble. Yeah. I need to think more about how I'm approaching this. I'm doing very poorly. I haven't killed anybody yet. Yeah, I can't just rush him like that. Man. He's basically playing without me right now. There we go. Now I'm holding my weight. Oop. Shoot. I don't think I've actually played this map on this mode before. It's kind of interesting how like the where'd it go? Today I learned the torpedo can't find you if you're in the ink. Is that what just happened? Or did it hit the ground too soon because I threw it too low? Got him, but not enough. Shoot, I'm in trouble. Is he chasing me? No. Oh, it's that person behind me. People think the tri-stringer is bad, but I keep losing for it. It doesn't ink by itself really well, so there's that. Oh shoot. I just got caught by it. Hi, Agent 8. I was wondering where Agent 8 was this whole time. Not in the story mode. Hopefully we'll be in the expansion. Shoot, yep. Shouldn't have done that. Oof, I'm doing terrible. Maybe I should switch away from the katana. I'm no good with this katana. I will take weapon requests if anyone wants me to try anything. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. Or maybe I should just go splatling and actually try hard. I don't know how you get that emote that Idiotic over there has. Maybe it's really high catalog number, I don't know. I'm already to 45 and I don't have it still, so. I did see someone got it all the way, oh man, 312, that's awful. Yeah, I'm gonna switch for now. I can't play this while I'm talking. Not this weapon. Splatling I've been doing long enough, hopefully I can speak and shoot at the same time. Oh, I'll try Octobrush. I just signed up. I'll do Octobrush for the next one. I did play a little bit of Octobrush in 2. I had fun with it. I don't. Do you know if it has squid beacons this game, or does it have a different sub? Yep, just shooting ink at the floor and wall. It's pretty useful though when you can like swim around in it and stuff. I'm glad it actually got connected this time. I really miss the win animation with the Splatling, where they'd like jump up and down and like hug it. It was cute. I hope that they add that in later now that we have like a whole bunch of different emotes and stuff like that. Oh wow, yeah. I'm not learned to react to that yet. The Tri-Slinger's little bombs. Okay. Oh, they're really trying to keep me back here. There we go. Quite go high enough for me. Tri-Slinger's gonna be a problem. Shoot. Nice. Dang it, that's what it is. Not it. Oh, it did not mean to fall, that's a problem. Yeah, okay. Wow. putting on a good show here, huh? Absolutely getting stomped. That's fine. All right, let's go try the Octobrush. It was really funny on day one when everyone only had the like crouching emote unlocked, and so every match was just everyone with that. Yeah, they got overall splatter. So at least I pulled my weight. Wasn't my fault we lost, or so I can claim. Oop, no, I didn't mean to stick with team. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna give one more. The fact there's no confirmation, it's like it takes forever to come up and you're like trying to mash through things and there's like no confirmation. It's just like, okay, now you're on the team again. It's a little bit frustrating, but I also understand they want it to move quickly between games. Okay, I'll try to put a win on the board with my main weapon before I go try Octobrush, I guess. Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time when I don't know someone's behind me. Especially as the Splatling, they like really like to sneak up on me, because if you come at me from the front, I mean I'm doing this. It's really hard to get through all that, so people sneak up behind me and I'll just die and I won't even have known anyone was there. Meanwhile, when I'm playing the Splatoon, I'm usually the one doing it to other people. This thing, I'm not sure if this is good or not. I think it is the, communication error. Okay. Well, now at least I can try the brush. Yeah, that special, the Wave Breaker is what it's called. It's destructible, so it can, it's pretty easy to stop sometimes, but if you put it behind a wall or something, it definitely becomes frustrating to deal with for people, and if someone's trying to sneak around, they're forced to jump. Where's the Octobrush? Did I already buy it? Do I already have it? No. Did I go past it? I didn't think I saw it. That's not it, right? That's the ink brush, yeah. Oh, there's it. There it is. I'll put on some different shoes too, since we maxed those out. Just trying to farm chunks on stuff. Sure, object shredder away. They really put so much attention to detail in this game that, like, your footsteps make different noises depending on what surface you're walking on, and it's even true like in the multiplayer areas where almost everything's always going to be covered in ink 90% of the time, and it just doesn't matter. But they bothered to add those details anyway. There's also a lot of, if you walk around the stages when there's not a match going, if you like go on recon, you can see all sorts of interesting little details that they put in. Like the market has a bunch of jellies that are like living out their lives inside all the little huts you're running around on and stuff like that. The cardboard boxes in the market will actually float if you knock them into the ocean, which I think was a really fun little detail. Like, you're never going to be looking at that in the middle of a battle. It like doesn't matter, but they bothered to put it in there anyway. I'm gonna just try to flank the obvious way right away and see if it works. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by the bomb. Yep, I didn't get away in time. I knew better, but I didn't do anything about it. Wow. Awful start. Let's go. I was hitting him, I don't know where he went. Oh shoot, that's bad. Oh! I ran square into that. What else do I have? Oh, I have that. I don't have steel. How am I not hitting him? Shoot. Well, I got one guy. That was way too direct. They all knew I was coming. I should have just thrown the bomb and backed off. Imagine I can shoot the Inklings way far. Yeah, that'd be more useful. Oop! I got a couple of them. Oh wow, I did not see that bomb. I heard the noise, and I just didn't even think about it. I know what that noise is. It means that there's a sticky bomb somewhere. It means I shouldn't run straight towards where I heard the noise, even if it's where I want to be. Okay, I can do better than this. Ah, gotta figure it out there. I haven't figured out how to use the zip caster right. It's definitely not something you usually want to use, I think, right in enemy sight. You want to use it to approach them from angles that they normally couldn't be approached from. Like this. Well, I'll take trading with the special. At least he didn't get to use it. Octobrush is fun. You're very, very mobile. And once you're up close, you can kill super fast. No matter getting up close sometimes, though. Ah, I can't just spray in front of someone like that, though. I'm so used to long-range weapons that the idea of not outranging someone that isn't a trophy is novel to me. Shoot. Yeah. We got this. We got 14 seconds left and a huge lead to overcome. I am once again just trying to run straight at them, which I gotta stop doing. I'll figure it out. The reflex is interesting. It's like the Tri-Stringer, but doesn't have the bombs, and it's much shorter range. Still more range in the Octobrush, but that's to be expected. I didn't do too bad. I could have done better, but. Definitely takes a little bit of time to kill too, so it really is something that you want to hit someone with when they're not expecting you. Alrighty. Maybe we can actually win one this time. Let's try it. Hi. Serena 12. I got a couple of them. I think it's worth trading for 2, not 1. But if I killed 2 people on the trade and I'm not like the last person standing, probably worth it. Let's move this tower, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, oh shoot! That was my job to stop that guy, probably. Whoops! I didn't see him coming. I shouldn't have all been on the tower, really. Live and learn, right? Oh my goodness! Taking a screen cap of that. High skill play. Run up to 3 people and mash ZR. If it works, right? Oh, we got wiped. Oh man. They're gonna totally get the lead on us, I think. Maybe not. Oh wow, that's sniped. I didn't even realize there was a charger on in play. At least I got him off the charger. Wow, that guy was pretty accurate there. I was coming straight at him. This weapon is strong when you get up close, though. People don't see you coming. Oh my goodness gracious. Coming. Oh, we've already moved on. That's right, I'll just be disruptive then. Oh, I'm out of ink. I'm toast. Oh yeah, there are a lot of Splatoon memes now. I've been enjoying a lot of the Salmon Run ones. Oops. Oh, whatever, I helped. I suppose. I don't really feel like they added aim assist to me, but not on the weapons that I play. They definitely could have reduced the spread on some of the weapons, but nothing that I play. They did add it. They did make it so that Intensify Action makes it so that you can the spread is less on when you're jumping, which matters a lot if you're used to people missing in those situations. Now you can put a whole bunch of that on, and although I think they added that with main power up in 2, but I kind of stopped playing at that point as much. Oh shoot! Yeah, I knew that was coming. But I also tend to play weapons where it's either not relevant or weapons where they definitely wouldn't add it. Like I'm playing the Splatoon, where you're either meleeing or or you're taking just absolute paper-thin shots that rarely land, I feel like. Or maybe that's just me because I'm bad. Ah! I heard the bomb and I didn't do anything about it. And then I'm used to playing the splat lane, which again, I just, I drag the cursor across people and, 10% of the shots hit them and they die. So... still behind, actually. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, we're close. Yes! Hey, we won one. I don't know if that was appropriate use of the zipcaster, but I did kill somebody with it, so I'll count it. I do wish they would give I like having the suction bomb. I was playing Octobrush before, and I was playing it because of the squid beacons. What is squid beacons that I was playing? Oh, the Hydra has squid beacons now, which is nice. I think it's not a bad move for that weapon since it's a backline weapon. Okay. It's funny, and then open space, it's almost easier to flank like the last map because I can just kind of circle around people while they're fighting. This is a little bit more of a corridor, so it's kind of harder, even though there are obvious flanking positions. Oh, I'm out of ink. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that bomb first. I thought I would chase him back towards the bomb, but... Yeah, the cats are an interesting addition since everyone's squids. I really think that, I think a lot of people think this, but I think that Little Judd is going to end up being the focus of some DLC or something like that. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh wow, I can't believe they got me. Good shot, say bro. Camera glitching? I didn't see it. I was kind of focused dead ahead. I'm kind of just charging into death, but if I'm getting more than 1 kill per life, so I guess I'm kind of still doing my job. Oh wow, I thought I had them because they were shooting the other person, but I was wrong. Man, we're losing skirmishes across the board here. Oops. It's probably not the smartest, but I figured maybe I could kill someone before the tri-stringer killed me. I mean, I did. I should try not to die instead. That would be even better. Oop, oh, shoot. I got someone with my fist. Oh, I see my camera is off. I didn't understand that. As soon as this match is over, I'll just see if we can't figure that out. Or maybe once you're gonna figure this out. Oops, uh-oh. Working on the camera issue. Hopefully we can get that sorted out. I didn't die. Amazing. How is this person not dead? There we go. Shit. Good shot. I shouldn't. It wasn't entirely my fault. That was a good shot from Saber there. Still my fault for running headlong on the block. Oh my goodness. Again, very good play from Sabro. Immediately got out of my range and then shot me. Did not panic at all. Head on. If I can help it. What happened to my bomb? I'm sure it went off and killed nobody. I think we won. Hey, and we're back.
Did it! Yay!
I saw the Fortnite character that like turns into goo and slides forward or whatever. I saw like a 5-second clip of that. I have no idea. I don't play Fortnite, so I have no idea who the character is or where they came from or whatnot. But it did kind of look a little Splatoon-y to me, I have to admit. I really think... Oh, cool. I got a really good KD that time. I even tell... Look. Honestly, I bet I would enjoy Fortnite if I played it. I think, I don't play shooters much other than Splatoon, but I think I would really like Vanquish. I've looked at that. There's similarly interesting movement mechanics, which is, I think, part of what I really enjoy about Splatoon. Is that it's not just your traditional, run around and shoot. You've got the swim mechanics. Oh! You shouldn't be here. There was a person over here, right? I thought. There we go. Oh shoot, I'm in trouble. Can I not attach that? Oh, I can't, okay. I like that. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. I don't know, I'll jump to this guy. Oh, did I accidentally jump to the tower? I did. Let's go! Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. My bomb got somebody. Yeah. It wasn't worth it. I should have backed off as soon as I saw the bomb. Wasn't worth the kill. I could probably afford to jump to my teammates a little more than I do. I've just gotten punished for it so often that I'm just like uncomfortable with it. Oh shoot. On the counter time. We're almost there. Pretty good. Have fun playing Splatoon 2. It's a good game. Love Splatoon. Oop. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Splatter shot seems like a good weapon. Like every time I get killed by it, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe he killed me that fast from that far, and then I try to use it myself. And it's like, I'm out of ink. At least distract this guy for now. Oh, wait. That was close. Yeah, should have been ready for that. Should have put a splat bomb, or a suction bomb down the stairs so they hit the ground. No. Didn't even break the weight breaker. I wonder how much what HP the weight breaker has. Clearly it's more than 100. I'm not doing a good job. Oh, jeez. Someone? Okay, good. I should have gotten more ink. I was just in panic. Brush is fun. Someone's still on the tower? Oh my god. I still have not figured out how to use the Zipcaster. Hey, we won again. Can't complain about that. Probably not as good of a KD this time, but that's it. Oh, still #1 overall splatted. $15 ain't bad. I can't complain about that. I love the design of the octobrush. The like wood carved octopus there is really neat. Oh, this chair's loud. I keep forgetting. I bet this weapon's ridiculously good in clan plates, because you can just run over and pick up clams. If there's an opportunity, you don't even have to really create a path, you just take the ball there. This is just so interesting on tower control because of the water lines in the tower, like around the towers, you can't just come at it straight before or behind because it's, you know, lined with death. I'm gonna die. You can actually get spotted by the zipcaster. I didn't recognize that it did damage. That's news to me. Wow, it's still moving, huh? Okay. I'm charging people with this brush. I'm stupid. I got somebody. Not worth it. Straight trade isn't worth it. I need to be sneakier. Probably a good weapon for me to play because it takes me pretty far outside my comfort zone as a backliner. I gotta figure out how to be sneaky, which I'm not good at. Usually this flatlining, I just point it at enemies, goes brrr, get kills. Oops. I saw him, but I thought he was going to come down and around. I don't know why. Is it one of me? No. Shoot. I'll take that. 1 for 2 ain't bad. Probably been better if I backed off and got it later, but... I guess I'm just killing everyone while they kill my teammates, which again isn't really making progress. Oh shoot! Oh, it was going down. How long does this last? There it is. I'm not even sure what killed me. Oh, the suction bomb. I even saw that and I didn't register it. did this get this far? Because I was busy trying to play deathmatch instead of actually paying attention to the objective. I'm just gonna jump on the tower and make I can get a few more seconds. I got something. Not quite though. Wow, we're so close, so close. Oh, shit's down. Oh, we were so close. I should have turned down a suction bomb. I don't know if that would have actually helped when I landed, but it took him a second to kill me, so maybe I could have gotten them all off the tower for one count. I love the card game emote, but I haven't played enough of the card game yet to unlock it. This is definitely a kill farming weapon. I am about it, actually. It's a lot of fun. It's funny I picked it up before because I wanted to play a support role, but now I'm just like going in. No, I'm playing it on the Switch. We just have it hooked up. We have it hooked up to a PC so that we can stream it. But I'm actually still playing it off of the Switch. Comps we got here reasonably balanced. More of those tri-stringers. Yeah, people think those are bad. I'm not sure those are bad. At least they're giving me trouble. Weird chargers. Oh, he saw me coming. They were all facing forward, so I thought maybe they didn't know I was on the way, but I was wrong. They obviously saw me. That's worth it for 2. Just gonna jump. Let's go. I got somebody. Nice. Not worth it. But it was still fun. Man, I feel kind of low IQ with this weapon. I don't mind though. That's my kind of weapon. That went pretty well. Just drop it, let's go. Every time I do it, suddenly they get the tower, of course. I didn't even get the bomb at that time, they killed me so fast. Not a good trade. I thought maybe I could get 2 of them. The spray on this thing is so wide. that fun and what that health is. Not the hardest thing in the world. Yeah, like that. Ah, the missiles. Oh man. Someone get him. Someone get him. Okay, good job. It's so hard sometimes to, when you die, and you have to watch, like, the enemy gain the advantage, and you're just, like, sitting there looking at it, and like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. This weapon is good, honestly. Good recommendation. Marina is sus? What makes you say that? Oh shit, shoes. That's alright. So, I'll actually kill them fast if I don't jump. I've been jumping just because I see other people do it, I think, but I'll have to keep that in mind. Can we walk this in place? Probably not. Okay. The E-leader is going to be the bane of me, I'm sure. Maybe I just have trauma because I used the plant spot once. Oh wow, he just went right in the drink. Nope. Yeah, thought maybe I could get the sniper before he got me, but not quite. I shouldn't do that. If I think I'm gonna die, I should try to not die instead of trying to get a kill before I do. Oops. I didn't see the second wave breaker. Yeah, it kind of looks like Marina's eyes have heart on them at first, but I think it's the weird octopus, like, figure 8 looking eyeball thing. Ah, shoot. Which I think is what actual octopus eyes look like. I should know that. I like sea creatures. I don't remember though. I'm dying too much. Ah, dang it! Ah. I gotta be careful of that. I can't get too close to him. I'll lose that confrontation like every time, unless I start hitting him way early. Oh, he was smart, got off that. Ah, yeah, I saw the laser pointer. Thought I could get away from it in time, but I could not. Man. Maybe he has me friggin' locked down. Didn't see him there shoot. Yeah, whatever. Someone did it to kill me. connection unstable? Shoot. Three hours, huh? I could play. Oh, connection! No, come back! Come back! No! Oh, come on! Come on! We're doing well. Can I have control of my character again? Oh my God! It actually connected again. It's a friggin' miracle. Oh no! Okay. Dang it! Ah, these connection issues are driving me nuts. Well, if we've been streaming for 3 hours, maybe it's telling me it's time to take a break. Are we gonna? No? Okay. This guy just shooting into the air forever. Yeah, shoot. Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Thanks a ton for tuning into our stream today. I'm Ed. Please check out our other content. There'll be links in the description below. For all things anime, video games, and comic books, please follow us on Twitter at advent_7. Visit our website, advent7.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. I love playing Splatoon. I love playing it with you guys. I will definitely probably be doing it more in the future, because I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go home and play more Splatoon tonight. So I hope the rest of you all have a fantastic day.